next tool comes from a quote from one of the smartest people I know. Harvard PhD, worked for the UN and the World Bank, was a dean of a business school in California. Brilliant man. He says, I like to get in a good rut and stay there. And that's my dad. Richard Stafford, God bless him. He is 80 years old, and let me tell you, he is in a darn good rut. Like, he is living life and having fun. This is a quote that he has said for years, and I never really thought much of it. But it's such a beautiful concept. You know, we always think of staying in a rut as something bad, like your car is stuck in a rut and you can't get it out, or a rut in your career, or a slump in a athletic team that you love. But ruts can be liberating. They can transform us and get us out of mediocrity and this purgatory that we sometimes feel like we're in. So instead of adding more to our plate, we just got to take off what's one not working and strip poker, calendar strip poker, by the way. I could just see you guys coming back, but she told me we got to play strip poker, honey. I could get exciting. So take the things off your calendar, and then we just double down on the things that work. We don't have to add any more to our already full plates. How many of you guys have a Stanley mug? I feel like there's got to be a lot of them in here. Yeah. Don't worry. You don't have to raise your hand, but I see you. I know that there's a lot of people that have Stanley mugs. Well, they have been in the heck of a good rut for the last while. Actually, for 109 years, they have been making insulated thermoses in mugs in every color as long as it was some version of army green. I still remember my dad's like dirt stained fingernails drinking coffee from the lid of the thermos in the garage after he'd been out gardening. Coffee that he made like 4 hours ago, mind you, that's still piping hot. Stanley has been in a good rut for a while. They have always appealed to a very outdoorsy, adventurous, REI shopping guy, not the 20, 30 something Instagram influencer crowd. But a few years ago, these girls from a company called the Buy Guide stumbled upon these, the Quencher mugs, which I'm sure is the mug that all of you have if you have a Stanley mug. And they started emailing Terrence Riley, who is the CEO of Stanley. They wanted to get in touch with him because they had posted about these mugs on their website and they sold out everywhere. You couldn't get them on Amazon, you couldn't get them on REI, eBay, anywhere. They were sold out everywhere. But Terrence, he's a busy CEO. He's like, I don't have time for this, whatever, delete. But these girls were ambitious and they kept calling and emailing and calling. They eventually got a hold of him and they convinced him to sell them 5,000 of these mugs. But he was like, okay, I'm not going to help you. Like, you got to sort out warehousing and shipping and all of that. So they get the mugs, they put them up on their website, they sell out in 2 days. They get 5,000 more, they put them back up on their website, they sell out almost instantly again. Well, this definitely piqued Terrence's interest. He was like, gosh, like, this was a really good rut that we were in. We've kind of neglected it, haven't been putting much marketing or budget behind it. Heck, these girls are selling it. Like, yeah, let's go back into this. Let's lean into this good rut. He needed these girls to remind him that they were already in a good rut. Not only were they in a good one, but by leaning deeper into it, they opened themselves up to a whole new demographic of women, 20, 30, 40 something year old women who are now so excited to be buying and using these mugs and posting about these mugs. They have tens of thousands of followers on social media. They've got a wait list of over 110,000 people for a dang mug. And the sales of this mug have gone up over 275% in the last year. They just needed a reminder that they were already in this good rut. The beauty of our good ruts is they're already there. We don't have to create new ones. We just need to get in them and let momentum take us and carry us around. When we're in a good rut, that's when we feel alive and excited. That's where abundance and joy come and find us. So how do we get into these good ruts? Ask yourself a couple questions. When are you happiest? When do you feel the most alive? When do you feel excited? What's that thing that you look forward to most every day or every week? And these don't have to be life changing things. There can be small little ruts that fill you up and get you excited. So, how can we find our good ruts and lean into them?